it wasn't, the lighting wasn't that great over there. I'm going to sit in my chair too. Much better, somebody said. Much better, much better. I can sit in my little comfy chair. So I did one of these talks a while back about a couple different things, and it was really helpful for people, so I want to do something similar. But I wanted to just answer questions, tell you guys where I'm at so far in terms of like where I've come in sales and all of that from when I started. I'm on my 7th month as a LulaRoe consultant, and wanted to tell you kind of a little bit about our team, because we're always growing, and we have an awesome team called Row and Rockstars, and it's just so exciting. So I wanted to share that with anybody who's considering becoming a consultant. Wanted to answer any kind of questions that anyone might have. And I'm getting a lot of questions from people from YouTube videos who are in the queue, but they feel like they need extra help. So, and I'm always willing to help anybody, especially if you're a consultant and you're on somebody else's team. I'm totally down with helping, you know, whoever I can as much as I can. Yeah, so I do a lot of my sales on Facebook. I do a ton of Facebook stuff because that's how I kind of started. But now and I do Periscope sales, but not as frequently as Facebook. But now that we have quite a bit of inventory, so we're able to do a Periscope sales as well. So I just wanted to start the chat by saying that my Facebook page is LulaRoe Meg, B as in boy. I started in February of this year, 2016. I'm going to do this, I'm going to upload this as a YouTube video. So for all my YouTube people, this is a Periscope that I'm doing, so I will be talking to people and answering questions on here. So when I upload this, you guys know that I'm actually talking to people and not just talking to myself. So now that we got that out of the way, is there anybody that wants to ask? I'm a total open book, so you can ask me sales, you can ask me income, you can ask me how I do things. So whoever starts asking first is going to get answered first. So anybody? 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 And if we don't have any questions, I can offer up some information. Okay, great question. So with my team, oh, is this what you're, oh no, the racks for the clothes. Okay, so let me show you guys. So if somebody's asking, where did we get our racks? Because here's all of our clothes. We have them over here too. And then we also, I find these to be really, really, really useful. These are for leggings, okay? There's our mascot, Mr. Rocky up there. He's awesome. So let me flip the camera. Racks we got from Lowe's, right, Tim? Lowe's? Okay. We got those from Lowe's, and they were pretty affordable. How much were those racks?
The big one was like $140, and then the small one was $100.
So we got one big rack with more options for the bigger wall, and that was $140. And then we got a smaller rack, which was $100. And then we just added on some bins for the leggings. So that was that. Kind of easy to install. You have to make sure that you find a stud, at least 2 studs. So I'd recommend doing that before you drill any holes. So we had to kind of learn that the hard way. But not too bad. Like once we figured it out, it worked out great. Okay, so people want to know, how do you get started with payment, and how does that work? Yeah, no worries. Good luck with that. So somebody's asking me, how do you get started with LulaRoe, and how do you pay back your credit card? So this is what I always tell the girls that I talk to and the girls on my team, and I'll tell you what we did. So we had the cash, but we decided to use an 18-month 0% interest credit card because we wanted to have a separate business card that we could kind of track what we were doing and how we were paying it back. So this business card too, when we started, I said, you know, if I could make $2,000 a month, I'd be thrilled. And if I can't pay my credit card back in 18 months, then this ain't for me. I'm not very good at this. So I figured 18 months is a good time frame for paying back the card. So anyway, we did that. It took us about 4 months to pay the card back. And we also were able to get our inventory to about 700, 800 pieces in 4 months. So what I always recommend to everyone is to you do your online, or you host your at-home launch party, then you photograph, and you do your Facebook party a week later. And once you do your at-home launch, you place an order right away for what you sold, and maybe like a couple more items. So you can get to you want to get to about 10 of each size in each style that you carry. So that's what I recommend before you start adding on styles, okay? So what I always say is order right away, and then when you do your Facebook launch, then order again, so you have, little orders coming to you instead of one gigantic order. It's kind of better to do them smaller. And I will say to the girls on my team too, if you can wait 4 to 6 months to take a paycheck, if you can do that, now everyone's circumstance is different, it's going to pay you tenfold. I mean, it is crazy. I just focused on selling my inventory and building my inventory, and by month 4 I had like $10,000 cash in the bank and 800 pieces of inventory that were paid for, and my credit card was paid off. So how much more did you? Okay, so that worked out really well, and I do tell people that that's the system that we follow. So we have a really great, when I started, I really didn't have a ton of guidance on what to do because the company was so new. I started in February 2016. And I come from a background where I have experience in training teams and that sort of thing. So my husband and I both do. So we put together a pretty good system for all the girls on our team. So I think that's a huge thing. Before you sign on, make sure you interview your sponsor. Make sure that they tell you how much they sell. They need to be selling quite a bit of inventory each month, so that they can tell you how to do that and how to manage that. And then make sure that they have a system for you. So like when you purchase extra items, what are they? Where do you buy them? What is the price? Like, do they have a list? Do they have a to-do list? All these things that you need when you start, because otherwise it's kind of overwhelming and confusing. So make sure that you're asking people about that if you're looking at getting into the queue. The queue now is about like 6 to 8 weeks still before you can get your inventory and before you can onboard. So there was somebody just asked me a question. Can you ask that again? I want to make sure that I didn't miss it because I was in the middle of finishing the last question. And I think it was how soon do you order after your initial order, I think is what somebody had asked. So when I started, I actually just, picked my, my onboarding package, and then I had my launch at home and my Facebook launch, and then I reordered. So I did, I know some people right now what they're doing is they're placing their onboarding package order, and then they're getting back the next day and ordering more stuff. I didn't do that, and I don't really think that's necessary because LulaRoe does a really good job of giving you a really nice selection when you start. And I always want the girls to feel like, you're selling and making money, and then you're reinvesting back into your business, because I don't want people to be majorly strapped for cash and also where it seems intangible. So you really don't need to do that. As long as you're getting leggings in your first order and you have the onboarding package that LulaRoe recommends, I think you're good to go for at least your first 2 sales. And then you want to get into that reordering habit. So like last week, Tim and I ordered 5 different times. So we always have pops of inventory coming in. Okay, and Rhea was asking, did I say 10 different styles? I actually said 10 in each size. So for example, Irma's, you want extra, extra small, you want 10. Extra small, you want 10. So I say 8 to 10, if you can be somewhere around there. Once you get up to 2X and 3X, I think you could do 5 of each of those, just because, and even with the very small, Amelia's, the extra, extra small Amelia's, or the extra, extra small Randy's, I do about 5. I don't do more than that, just because I feel like it's a smaller market for those sizes. But your main sizes, you want to try to do 10 in each size in each style that you carry before you add a new style on. That's what I always recommend. And somebody just asked about doing it part-time. It really, it's all relative. So part-time to you could be full-time to me. It kind of depends on your circumstance. So when I first started, I decided, I'm a stay-at-home mom with 2 kids, 2 small kids. My son just started kindergarten this year, and my daughter naps for like 2 hours a day. So during that time frame is when I would work. So I would photograph and I would ship and that sort of thing. And then at night, I would do 2 Facebook sales a week. So I'd pick 2 nights, and you want to give yourself enough space between the 2 sales so that you can reorganize your albums, you can rephotograph new inventory, and that sort of thing. So that's pretty part-time to me now. I'll give you, like when we first started, we started February 16th. I think the first month we made about $6,000 in that first month of those first 2 weeks. Now, this month we're on track to do $30,000 in sales for the month. So you'll see that it organically grows and it builds on itself, and it takes a little bit of time and consistency because this is my 7th month. So, but from month 1 to month 7, we've grown it to now where we're tracking at about 30 grand for the month. Now, so what I can tell my girls is I know how to sell clothes because I've gone through the ups and downs. And so now when people come onto my team, they're ready to go. I say, okay, here's what I learned because I didn't know what I was doing. Here's how you do this. Here's how you photograph. Here's how you make albums. Here's how you track inventory. Here's how you, market and advertise and promote and get people excited about the clothes. And, all these things are moving parts. 30,000 is the amount of total sales for the clothes. 6,000 was total sales. So the profit point for LulaRoe is 50 to 60%. So when you're selling 30 grand a month, just like as a round number, it's going to be anywhere from like 15 to 17,000 in profit for the month. And then what you're doing is you're taking that other 15 grand and you're reinvesting it back into inventory so that you're keeping your business at a really good, profitable place. You don't have to build it that big though, you guys. It doesn't, and we do usually 2 sales a week. I'll do like at-home pop-ups where I do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 in a row because I've got my van packed and I don't want to unpack it. So I'll schedule them like that at the end of the month or the beginning of the month to give me a good pop of sales, and then I'll usually do 2 sales a week. And I might do like here and there a Periscope sale on a Tuesday or something afternoon. Yeah, and it's so funny that you say that because my husband actually, his background is in medical sales, but he just recently quit his job to help with the operations of this, and he's a great trainer and a great guy. And so I have a lot of, I always say if your husband wants to talk to my husband and get some feedback, he's more than welcome to do that. And we'll spend as much time as we need with people on our team. So if you guys are, interested in becoming a consultant, feel free to reach out to me. No pressure. It might not be a good fit for you, but it might be a great fit and it could be life-changing. So that's why I'm here, because it's really changed the dynamics of our life. He's home, the kids see him, he, can volunteer at my son's school. It's just has been a really amazing blessing to us, so we just want to share that with people more than anything. And that's why I'm open, with people that aren't on my team even. Whatever people need from me, I'm always responsive because I want to help people get to where they need to be successful. So, and I don't know that all the information is out there yet, so I'm trying to spread that. Any other questions, you guys? I think I might have missed one when I was just talking, so I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so I usually do 2 online pop-ups a week. Right now I'm on a Sunday, Thursday kick, so I might be switching that because of football, because we have missed some good football games on Sunday night because we're doing sales. So I might be switching that to Monday, Thursday, I don't know. And we love the Packers in our house. So my husband's like a diehard Packer fan. He gave up the Packer Viking game last Sunday to do a sale with me. God bless him. So, anyway, we do 2 a week, and then I'll do maybe here and there. We've got an Alabama fan up in here. Roll Tide.
That's cool.
Yeah. We do maybe 1 on like a Tuesday, or I might do a pop-up on a Saturday, Sunday. So I just it kind of is whatever I feel like doing. It's really up to you guys what you want to do. Can you explain the benefits of Facebook? Oh, can you ask me that one more time? It just faded away. Now, somebody had asked me about inventory. I want to get to that really quick because I know that was the second time they asked. So what we use is we use Google Drive platform for everything we do. We take photographs through Google Drive. So we'll create an album in Google Drive called Pictures, and then in that album I have all my what do you want to call it, styles, okay? So when I get new Irmas in, I just go right into my Irma file. I hit, there's a little X on the bottom, I click on that and the camera's right there and it photographs right into the album for me, okay? So every time we do a sale, if we do an at-home pop-up, when I sell something, my assistant who helps me, my good friend Katie, she'll photograph the stuff that we sell, and then when I get home later that night, I pull it out of the album, I delete it. Also, when we're doing a pop-up at home, and we're working on getting better at this, anytime we sell something before we pack it into the bag to ship it, we pull it from the Google Drive album. So that keeps it really organized and it's visual. It's hard to have like a tracker that's just numbers. Like if you have a Excel spreadsheet that says you have 9 extra small Irmas and 7 extra small, but you don't know what they are and you got to see the print. You know, it's not just black and white. You have to actually see the prints that you have. So for us, the Google Drive and the photographs are really how we keep track of everything. Yeah, and the spreadsheet gets overwhelming, you guys. Let's not complicate it, okay? There's always better ways to do stuff. I know that, and we're always trying to figure those things out. But I am a very visual person, so like when I sell something, I know what it is because I remember what it looks like. I can also go back onto my rack with my phone, and I can look at what's on my rack and say, okay, I have that, set it aside. I have that, I have that. So I have to do that probably once a week just to make sure we're, on track and that we don't double sell something. But I will say that the Google Drive is great because it really helps us visually keep track of the prints and things that we have. Yeah, so try that. See if that helps. I will say we've just recently started ordering a small order, 1 extra order a week. And we call it like our backup order. Because I was getting to a point where I felt like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough extra small Irmas. I don't have enough small classic tees and I have a party coming up. I'm freaking out. So what we implemented is we just started placing like a 33-piece order a week that has all of our main sellers. So always it's leggings and tops. And once a week, on like a Tuesday, we just order that consistently. And we have stuff like in bins as backup, so then if we get to a party, we realize we're low on one style, we pull it from the bin. So it's really been awesome. So once you get your inventory to where you want it, if you can do that backup order, it's going to be a blessing to you. You're never going to feel stressed out about, oh my gosh, I don't have enough inventory for this sale. And I do want to say that even if you're low on inventory, it's not a big deal. People will buy what you have. So if you're low on something, they're going to look at something else. I swear to you, this is true. So even though I do get stressed out myself, I will say, like, if you're low on tops and leggings, people are going to buy maxi skirts and dresses. It's just, it just works that way. So don't freak out. As long as you have inventory, on hand, it will sell. And like I told some of the girls on my team, if you feel like you're low because they've had some back order issues lately, I will say that instead of, and let me get to your question in one sec, okay? I will say that what you can do is you can do like an outfit sale. So you take your leggings, existing leggings, and your existing tops, and you say, I'm doing an outfit sale tonight. And you give it, you pair everything up, make it look super cute, and that's how you sell your inventory. Or you say, I'm doing just a Nicole sale with $5 Lula cash if you buy a Nicole. Something like that to incentivize your customers, and it makes it fun, and you're still selling, and it's not stressful. So those are some ideas. As far as, let's block that guy. He's a creeper. So as somebody had just asked me, do I help people in other states, and how does that work as far as onboarding? Yes, we have people all the way out to Hawaii, and we have people in Washington, we have people in Virginia, some people in Florida, Alabama. I mean, our team is everywhere, so it's really cool. The way that technology works these days is just such a connector for all of us. I love it. Arizona, yeah. And so and that's Nicole, hey girl. So I love it because we can stay connected. Like we're doing a team call tonight. I'm going to do a Facebook live video. I'm going to teach the girls how to pack up all their clothes for pop-ups at home. I'm going to teach them how to set up the pop-up, how to do like little incentives at the pop-up to get more hostesses and things like that. So I work closely with each one of the girls, but we also work in a team fashion on our team page. And the way that when I'm working with somebody as a new consultant, we always chat on the phone. I want to make sure that I understand what you want to get out of this, and so that I can help you the best that I can, because everybody's circumstances are different. And I try to be really available to the girls as much as I can be. And everybody kind of helps each other. So yeah, I'm always taking on new consultants in different states. And I do have some local people now too, which is fun. I also, because we carry a lot of inventory, if I do find that if anyone needs something, like they're out of leggings or they're out of a size shirt or whatever, we can ship and help people out that way. And we can also swap stuff if we get duplicates on our team site. So we have a pretty good system set up. Now we're always trying to make it better, and we're working on an email series right now for our new girls. So they get when you start with us, you get a welcome email with a welcome letter, an extra startup expense sheet. So it has everything listed and the price, so you know what that's going to be. As far as like your hangers, your racks, all that stuff. The welcome letter is going to give you some tips on things you can do while you're in the queue, and then a couple days later you get a to-do list. And I'm going to be working on some more videos, training videos that girls are going to get like for 7 weeks. So every week it's automated, it comes to you, and it's a new video that you can, learn some different things while you're waiting in the queue and things that you can do while you're waiting. So I think that's been helpful. I know we're working on fine-tuning that and making that better too. So hopefully that answers your question. And if you guys need, if you need to contact me, just find me LulaRoe Meg B as in boy on Facebook, or it's LulaRoeMegB@gmail.com. Yes, I do Periscope sales, and it just depends on my schedule and, the the amount of energy I have after my kiddos. So I've found that I like to do them on Tuesdays in the afternoon, like right when we're doing this video. And at night sometimes it's good too. So yeah, I do Periscope sales. I'll show you guys this really cute tags that my husband made. Hold on one sec. Oh yeah, this is another thing I can show them. Okay, let me show you a couple other tools that we use, okay, if you're already a consultant. Okay, so here's the tags that we use. My husband put a little branding on there, LulaRoeMegB.com. That's our website. We've got all the numbers, and then we got the LulaRoe label, and we hole punched them. We had them done at FedEx. So these are great for Periscope. They're just cute. They're better than the little paper ones. I don't know, I like those. Okay, we also have, these are our scratch-offs that we use for marketing. We don't put them in every single bag. We just kind of randomly do it. This one, the person won a free pair of leggings, free pair of solid leggings. So it's really fun for all the ladies on my page. They keep getting cute little, $5 off, free shipping, free leggings, something for customer appreciation. So this is a really great marketing tool. This is what my business card looks like. I got it at LulaRoeCustom.com. So they have a lot of great stuff there. Here's the back. I will say make sure all your branding matches, okay? So you want to make sure that your branding is consistent. So if it's like Rhea Thurston is a new consultant of ours, so she wants to be LulaRoe Rhea Thurston, then she needs to make sure with Periscope it's Rhea T or at LulaRoe Rhea T or at LulaRoe Rhea Thurston. So you want to make it something that's consistent, okay guys? So don't have a bazillion names, because you want people to be able to find you very easily. So yeah, LulaRoe Customs, where I got these, and they're really cute. They have tons of different designs that you can pick from. By Rhea, that's cute. I love it. Love it, love it. LulaRoe by Rhea. Perfect. Love it, love it. Okay, this is a new thing that we've been using, you guys. So you can see. Okay, you're my fave, girl. All right, you're so sweet. So see these? These are awesome. Rhea, take a snapshot of this, or anyone else that's on my team watching. And these are cool because they tell the return policy. Here, let me hold it up again because I saw some people were trying to get a screenshot. So we got, where did we get these? Etsy? Etsy?
I'll have to get back on that. I don't remember.
Okay, Tim can't remember where we got these. I think these are actually from Etsy. I'm almost positive. So these are great. We throw these in with all of our orders. It tells them how to care for your LulaRoe, which I do think is important because I had somebody buy a Monroe and I did the same thing, which not using my brain. I put it in the washer in like a mesh bag and all the little tassels at the bottom came through and got tangled up and it was a hot mess, like a major hot mess. So we do want to tell people to hand wash their Monroes. And then this is also great for like leggings. Yes, kimonos. It does say on here kimonos. Don't be, yeah, that's cute. And dresses, skirts, tops. So it covers everything. It also has some branding on here and it talks about our exchange return policy. So I think these are really great tools for you guys, okay? Any more questions? Any other burning questions? Remember, if you guys have anything very specific to you or you want to get started as a consultant, just contact me personally. I'd be more than happy to help you. That's it. We're done. That was pretty good. We got a lot of stuff out of the way. Bye. I wonder who told you that. Because I know LulaRoe wants you to do LulaRoe first name, last name, but sometimes it just changed. Do you do any events? Okay, somebody just asked, do I do any events? So can you re-ask that question but more specific because I'm not quite sure what you mean. So your name should be LulaRoe first name, last name, but some people can't do that. Like we have a girl, Amanda Anderson, that's already taken. So she's LulaRoe Amanda A. When I started, my name is Megan Bannock, which is very hard to remember and spell because my first name is spelled M-E-A-G-H-A-N. So I started it as LulaRoe Meg B. For now, that seems to be okay. If that's a problem, I will change it. But it seems to be okay. I think what they're most concerned with, and just thinking about this from a very like logical standpoint, what they are probably concerned with is if people say, I'm LulaRoe of Florida or something, or LulaRoe Florida, LulaRoe St. Pete. So that's the thing I think they're trying to avoid is when people are trying to claim like a whole state or a whole city. Yeah, and don't worry, the company is not out to get you. They are so awesome. They are, they would never shut you down because you did your name wrong on accident. That's not what they're out there for. They just want to help people. So don't be worried. You'll do great. I don't usually I'm doing my first vendor event this weekend. It's at a yoga studio, and it's 2 personal friends of mine. So somebody was asking, do I do events, do I do shows, things like that. I don't usually because I don't really need to. I can do Facebook parties, which are great because I can do those from home, and then I can do Periscope, and I can do at-home pop-ups, and that's kind of what the company's founded on and built on. So I just follow that model. So that's what I've found to be work really well for me. I don't really do vendor events too much because we have so much inventory, you guys, that there's no way I could bring it all. So I kind of stick to those 3 platforms: Facebook, Periscope, and at-home pop-ups. Those 3 things. So we've kind of got those down to a science. Anything else? Oh, absolutely. Anything I can do to help. And I think we're good. All right, well, if anyone wants to chat more, just let me know. LulaRoe Meg B or LulaRoeMegB@gmail.com. And I held my business card up so you have all my info. You can text me if you want. And I think we're good. So you guys have a wonderful afternoon, and I'll be talking to y'all soon. Bye. Ciao.